Welcome to Oliveboard. Today we are going to discuss about December 2022 Banks in News Part 2. Part 1 is already streaming on Oliveboard YouTube channel, and this part is in English version, and the Hindi version of the same would be available very much soon. So, obviously you know that in this series we are going to discuss about banking current affairs only, and the other topics like awards in news, or we can say schemes in news, committees in news. Okay, banking current affairs and schemes and committees in news will be covered in this video only, and the other topics that you want to cover from this ppt will be available in telegram channel that is named as Oliveboard is the new black. You can join the channel without any cost. Okay, banking current affairs. The first news is state owned Bank of Baroda. State owned means state, the word that is being used as state in headlines is for the center, or you can say union. The center means the government owned Bank of Baroda. Government owned Bank of Baroda means the bank which is public sector bank, and the board of public sector bank will always contain a government of India undertaking, we can say, or in Hindi you can see Bharat Sarkar ka upkram. Bank of Baroda said it plans to sell its majority stake in Nainital Bank. Majority stake is being sold by Bank of Baroda. And the decision of selling majority stake is always being taken by board of directors. So what the board of director has always, or we can say board of director has approved divestment plan. Divestment means disinvestment of its majority shareholding in Nainital Bank Limited. Nainital Bank Limited, and Bank of Directors has authorized issuance of an advertisement inviting expression of interest. Expression of interest means you have invited for expression of interest, or we can say we have asked the in the market that who wants to purchase or this selling through a preliminary information memorandum from interested parties. So in crux we can read this news like Bank of Baroda is going to sell its majority stake, and the board of directors has invited expression of interest. Next news is Manila based Asian Development Bank ADB. ADB's headquarters is in Manila, Philippines. Kept its economic growth forecast for India unchanged at 7% for financial year 23. So the question can be asked in the languages, ADB has forecasted India's economic growth at what percentage? The answer would be 7%. SDFC Bank announced the launch of its 6th annual grant program. This grant program is to support by the way of monetary grants to the startups which are working in social impact space. So the name is Parivartan Smartup Grant that is being given by SDFC Bank. Next news is Reserve Bank of India is to issue 2 tranches of sovereign gold bonds. SGB, the full form can be asked in your exams. Sovereign gold bond. Sometimes you see the securities, or we can say bonds that are being covered by the guarantee of government, then that guarantee is known as sovereign guarantee. Okay, sovereign guarantee is the safest guarantee that can be assigned to a instrument. Reserve Bank of India is to issue 2 tranches of sovereign gold bonds of 2022-23 series 3, and obviously anyone can subscribe to these sovereign gold bonds, and if you are subscribing the sovereign gold bonds online or via net banking, then per gram you will be given 50 rupees discount. This step is to incentivize your progress in digitalization. Stock brokerage firm SDFC Securities works in trading platform, has launched Roots, a dedicated platform providing comprehensive investor education and market analysis. The share market, that the analysis of share market and education about what is the market, what is share, how the shares grows, how the shares decline with the possibility of declinement of market, that is to be covered in this platform that is named as Roots, and it has been launched by SDFC Securities. So the question that can be asked from this news is, which firm has launched Roots, which is a dedicated platform for market analysis? On this dedicated platform, we can find video tutorials, explainers, or obviously podcasts by experts that will be benefited in the financial market. IDFC First Bank has declared zero fee banking. Zero fee banking means the banking which is to be used by a customer will be absolutely free. There will be no passbook charges, no NEFT charges, and multiple banking services will be free of cost, and the fee has been waived by IDFC Bank. Next news is retail inflation of India has been eased to 5.88%. 5.88% is in within the tolerance bond of RBI, that is 4% plus minus 2%. Means 4 plus 2 is tolerable and 4 minus 2 is tolerable. So 2 to 6% is the tolerance bond of Reserve Bank of India, and 5.88% is within this boundary. So we can say retail inflation is in control of, we can say, RBI or government. Next news is banks have written off bad loans worth 10,09,511 crore rupees. So this amount is very important, and the worth that can be asked should be remembered by you ditto, or we can say that there would be options like 10,09,511, 512, 513, 510. So you have to remember the digits thoroughly. Banks have written off means a loan that has been converted into bad loans, and the next step is to be converted it into written off amount that is purely loss to the firm or bank. And this amount is during the last 5 financial year data. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman informed Parliament. Next news is wholesale price index has been declined to 21-month low, and that is 5.85% in November. So retail inflation was 5.88 and wholesale price inflation was 5.85%. So remember these two datas. Next, national and state news. The PPT will be available on Telegram channel. So let's just climb up to schemes and news, schemes and committees. Okay, schemes. The Ministry of Education approved a new scheme, New India Literacy Program. New India Literacy Program, the scheme has been launched by Ministry of Education for next 5 years, and this is to cover all aspects of adult education aligned with new education policy that was launched recently. The 5th edition of Youth CAIIB, Asia Pacific largest youth innovation movement, was launched by Atal Innovation Mission, Niti Ayog. What is the full form of Niti? National Institute for Transforming India, Ayog, and UNDP. UNDP is United Nations Development Program. UNDP India, Niti Ayog, Atal Innovation Mission has launched the 5th edition of Youth CAIIB, that is to be used as innovation moment. Next news is Ministry of Minority Affairs Srimati Zubeen Irani, in a reply to question in Lok Sabha, informed that Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Ko Kaam Karyakram has been renamed as Pradhan Mantri Virasat Ka Samvardhan. Let me erase. Okay, Virasat Ka Samvardhan. So, question can be direct. What's the full form of PM Vikas? So your answer would be Pradhan Mantri Virasat Ka Samvardhan. Okay. Next, books and authors. The Light We Carry, Overcoming in Certain Times, has been written by Michelle Obama, and the same book has been published by Crown Publishing. Air Marshal P.V. Iyer has launched his book, the named as Fit at Any Age. Fit at Any Age has been launched by Marshal P.V. Iyer. And the last book is The Indian Navy at 75, Reminiscing the Voyage. Reminiscing is to think about, to talk about. The voyage, what's the voyage? The long journey of sea. Authored by Commander Ranjit B. Rai and defense journalist Aritra Banerjee. Okay, that's it for today. And the Hindi version of same would be available very much soon. Okay, if you want to join exclusive Telegram group or you want printable PDFs of this series, you can join. Oliveboard is the new black in Telegram without any cost. To avail maximum discount on Oliveboard products, you can use VMAX. If you have liked the video, please like, share and subscribe if you really want to. Thank you so much.